Hey, this is Sully for antisocialnews.com, and this is Thursday, July the 20th body count report. So, we are going to look at news from around the world and see where real news is happening and where it is a life or death situations. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me for this unfortunately pretty dark journey. We're going to start here in Washington, D.C. This is actually reported from the AfricanNews.com, where Burundian teenagers have gone missing after a science convention. It was D.C. police. They went missing 7/18. Have info. Call MPD 202-727 9099. If you've seen these kids, these young men and women, give the police a call. The information will be linked in the description. Ceasefire violations. Pakistan is accusing India of ceasefire violations in disputed territories. So they are calling for an envoy. Pakistan today summoned Indian Deputy High Commissioner J.P. Singh after 2 civilians were killed in alleged ceasefire violations across the line of control by Indian troops. Now, Indian forces have carried out 594 ceasefire violations along the line of control and the working boundary so far in 2017. So that's just this year. Almost 600 ceasefire violations, according to Pakistan, accusing India of that. So keep an eye on this story. Link in the description, of course, timesofindia.com. Now, if somebody is confused as to what order I'm doing this in, well, I'll explain it at the very end of the episode. Russian news, RT.com. We've got Trump to end the lavish CIA support for moderate anti-Assad forces in Syria. Now, if you followed some of Tulsi Gabbard's career, representative from Hawaii's career, she has complained about this, and I think it is a move in the right direction to see us stop supporting the bad guys. Even bad guys that are not as bad as other bad guys are still bad guys, and we're doing that a lot in different places around the world. Palestinian attempts to stab IDF troops in West Bank. Now, this is one of those Darwin Award stories. You bring a knife to a gunfight, and of course, guess what happens? This is what happens. So you get shot, you get gunned down by the IDF. Link is in the description. Subscribe, check the subscription, and like us on Facebook. Moving on. Police video shows how Friday's terrorists got their guns on the Temple Mount. Now, if you are a police or security professional or military, watch this entire video. It is these guys really, either they just didn't care that they were being recorded, or they flagrantly knew what they're doing. I mean, they're tactical in a way, yet they do everything in front of a camera. So it's incredibly smart the way that the Israelis have compiled all this information and put it out there for us. I mean, we know that they're in the right in taking these guys out. Heartbreaking video. I have trouble watching this, but it's important. It's part of the news story. I've seen a similar video of a personal friend of mine getting gunned down, just like that. It's disappointing. It's depressing. It's mankind. We got some problems. Okay, the Irish Times story was to be next, but we're having an issue. Check out Jazeera.com's breakdown on the Syria war. They have an interesting timeline. Of course, we buck narrative a little bit because their narrative is very much Sunni biased. And then there's Hamas warning Israel. Yeah. Hamas is a terrorist group. So, of course, they want any reason they can to pick a fight with Israel. So we are going to go ahead and switch over to another browser here. We have to do that in order to be able to see the other story here. Oh, well, this is weird. This is interesting. It's blocking out. There we go. It didn't want us to be able to see our video here or our news here for some reason. So we're going to take a look at the Irish Times. Erdogan vows to rip heads off of traitors. This is a year after what a lot of people are calling a fake coup. Turkey's president has addressed tens of thousands of people at a ceremony marking the first anniversary of the country's crushed military coup. Check this out. This is a whole crazy situation. And there's a list of links there in the story. So we're going to look at, this is the Homicide Map in Baltimore. We're going to put a link to this. Why is that not showing up? Better be on. Okay. I'm very concerned. Oh, there we go. It's going up now. So, this is the nobody kill anybody murder-free weekend in Baltimore. Baltimore wants to have a weekend where nobody kills each other.
Involved in peace work or not, but for everyone to have an opportunity in a space where we all feel very hopeless when we watch this level of murder happening, for people to say there is something I can do. I can make a commitment to peace. I can keep at least where I live safe. So when people say it's not going to work, we say to them, okay, are you saying you can't keep your neighborhood safe? You can't talk to your crew and your family and your people, and so
you can't talk to your bunch of murderers and just tell them not to kill for this weekend. I'm sorry. The proximity to the violence and the proximity to the crime in Baltimore is so depressing. Also, check out the Baltimore homicide map, which is going to be linked in this. All right, this has been Sully for antisocialnews.com. Now, I wanted to go ahead and tell you as a little bonus here what was going on with the order. I mentioned there was something special about the order. The order that I put this in is in order of who tried to do pop-ups the most. Now, according to Chrome and uBlock Origin on Chrome, Burundi, the news of the Burundian teenagers from AfricanNews.com, I had 11 pop-ups blocked. Times of India, 20 pop-ups blocked. RT from Russia, we had 22 pop-ups blocked. From Jerusalem Post, 26 pop-ups blocked by uBlock Origin. From Times of Israel, we had 48 pop-ups blocked. Oh, whoops. Okay, sorry. Since Times of Israel went up, the Irish went in their stead. So it goes AfricaNews.com, Times of India, RT, Jerusalem Post, then Irish Times with 39, then Times of Israel with 48, then Al Jazeera with 323. So Al Jazeera was 323. Is that the biggest? Is that the worst? No. Obviously, the last one, BaltimoreSun.com. News, Maryland, Baltimore City. That link right there. uBlock Origin has blocked 371. So I'm not trying to be silly with this, but I did want to just put something kind of fun up there at the end, show you who's really trying to hack your stuff. So check us out. Subscribe to Antisocial News on YouTube. Like us on Facebook, and just overall give us some love. We are here for you. We are trying to show you the real news that matters in the world, because really the most precious thing in the world is human life. So if news doesn't involve life or death situations, it's not news. This has been Sully for antisocialnews.com, and that was July 20th body count report.